Alright then guys, welcome back to the Southport to glory, Sandgrounders to glory. Keep calling it Southport to glory when it's Sandgrounders to glory. We go load the game up as per usual. Go into the game and see what we can do. I'm looking to buy a mic as well, so hopefully the mic quality goes up. I'm just using the headset mic right now, so hopefully you'll notice a difference sooner rather than later. Transfer wise, Neil was just rejected Sutton just because I didn't put him on the transfer list. If you put him on the transfer list, you have more likely to actually get rid of him. I'm going to offer him out for £1,000 like I did beforehand. I just want him off the books really. He's on £500 a week. That's quite a lot actually. Wonderful. Let's see, join it. Join something. Oh, I must have sold him last episode. Last episode? Maybe not. So this guy's going. I can't remember if I showed you that or not. Today obviously we have Halifax and Bournemouth as per discussed in the last episode. The schedule obviously from last episode we had was Kings Lynn and Altrincham. Obviously won 2 games, which is nice. Again, our defensive record has been pretty good. We've only conceded obviously what that 1 game, 2 games, 3 games, 4 games. Only conceded 4 games in total. But yeah, and we're all through to the FA Cup first round. I might just do a triple header then. Might play Peterborough. I didn't realise how close that was. I'll play all 3 games I think. Massive episode. So we'll do that because otherwise that's probably the biggest game of the season. We'll probably lose that, and it's away at home to a League One club. So again, that's a big game. 9th in League One as well. So definitely a big game for us. Potentially money maker as well. But yeah, it's been in sensational form. 2-1. If you want to have a look at those player ratings and goal scores or whatever, just pause the video whenever you want to. 2-1 over Hamilton and Waterlooville, Notts County 2-0. 1-0 over Chesterfield. That's a bit of a boring game to be honest. Mark Carver come off the bench. Brandy coming off. Carver coming on, which is often a good change to have because then Jordan Archer goes out into the right mid slot. Barnet 1-0 away right at the end. Eastleigh 3-1. Again, Jordan Archer getting 2 goals. Then we have a boring game against Aldershot. We potentially had a couple good highlights in this game, but again, nothing really changed much really in the game when they come on. Comfortable 3-0 win over Blythe Spartans. Obviously, we were in the league last season, I think. So yeah, not an easy game, but comfortable victory, and then comfortable victory against Dagenham Redbridge, where Jordan Archer scored a hat-trick. Also want to take him off at about 60th minute, and then he had a highlight about 62 minutes in, and he scored his hat-trick goal, so then I was like, take him off just to rest him. And in fact, he gets a bit of a standing ovation after scoring a hat-trick. So we're going to the Halifax game, top of the league. Going to the Halifax game, top of the league by 6 points. Barrow haven't lost either. We haven't lost. We haven't drawn 3 games. Or shook Yeovil and Gateshead. And been really good form. Hartlepool got goal difference of 20. That's a bit weird. But yeah, our goal difference is 25. We haven't conceded many goals. I think we conceded like 4, 5 maybe. But yeah, we're going to this game and see what we can do. Hopefully we can get 6 points out of these games and then show good performance against Peterborough. Go back over. And the team we're going to put out against Bournemouth first. Wait, Halifax first, not Bournemouth. Halifax first is Amisa in goal. Back 4 of Curry, Ali, Oliver and Hughes. Hughes has been a sensational signing. Oliver and Ali both been brilliant at the centre backs. Both wanted as well, which is a bit worrying. Both wanted by Football League teams as well, which is going to be interesting to try and keep hold of them. I'm not playing Brandy today. He's got a little bit of a tiredness, so he's not playing him, and that's some tiredness. Obviously Hughes is a bit tired, but again, can't really change much. I don't really want to play for Sandfield and out at right back because of the difference in terms of 2 people. If you have the 4.5 star player, okay, I think I've submitted the team already, so can't really do that. But 4.5 star player, and then Sandfield is like 2.5 star maybe. In front of them are Haygarth and Bird. Haygarth's probably the weak thing there again. Normally have Morgan in there, but we'll see. We'll have to see how trying to change it up a little bit. We've got Collins on the left, Flaherty in the centre, and Archer on the right. Obviously Carver up front. Jordan Archer, obviously, the best player of the season because obviously he's got 10 goals. Actually, the centre backs have been brilliant. Yeah, well, defence has been brilliant because I mean we haven't conceded many goals, but Archer's been pivotal going forward as well. So let's get into the game. Hopefully we can get like I say 6 points at least. Focus this game first, and we'll try and get 3 points at home to Halifax. Then we'll try and get 3 points away at Bournemouth. Then we'll try and go to the Peterborough game with enough oomph or momentum and able to do something about them being like two divisions above us now. So yeah, just trying to watch the Barrow score. If Barrow score is Barrow. Okay, they've got Maidenhead. Where's Maidenhead? Maidenhead is bottom. Okay, so maybe that's not. Maybe that's a foregone conclusion. Yep, Barrow ahead already. Okay, we need to sort this out. This has been a boring first half. Okay, can it change? Hagar for the cross. Archer with the header just over. Could have done a bit better with that, mate. Maybe the defender puts him off a little bit there. We'll shout him a little bit just because I think we can do better than that. We'll continue to the second half. This has been a bit weird. I don't remember having a game that's gone. What was it, one highlight in the first half? So okay, marches through though. Good save by Misa. Misa's been quite good in goal. Obviously, I think the best thing about him is his wage. I keep mentioning it, but again, £90 a week, you just can't beat it really. Especially when I'm playing Newell, who doesn't really play, is £500 a week. And Misa is a key player really in our team, getting over 5 times that, 5.5 times that. So just does not justify his wage really, is he? We'll make substitutions though. This game's been a bit boring. Right, we've got Newell on the bench, obviously. Do I really want to play him? Don't really. Bring Haygarth in the midfield, put Morgan back into midfield. Jordan Archer's played well. I don't really want to make this up. I'll make this sub, Jordan Newell on, just because, and why not? See what happens. I'll go into a highlight though. Archer has the ball on the right hand side. Runs at the defence, crosses the ball in, tries to anyway. He's gone out for a corner where the subs will come on now, I think. Yeah, and the highlight ends. You've got to get something out of this game. Earring, ball forward. Oh, it's goal, isn't it? Nice dash, disallowed for offside. Lucky, because that's a good tiny little finish apart outside of or away from Misa. It goes too early and it's disallowed. Good. Misa with the free kick though, lumps the ball forward. Is Newell through? Kind of. Gets the ball though, crosses it in. Archer with their dart and it's a goal. Newell's impact straight away. Not straight away, baby. 7 minutes later. I don't know what the defender was doing on their team, and Archer gets his 11th goal of the season. But Newell looks like he's going to get there. Looks like he's not going to get there. Defender just runs away from it. Newell then collects the ball, and then a cross is sublime. And Archer just stands there in the 60-yard box with a free header and puts the ball in the back of the net. Nothing more you can ask from our team. Obviously, their team you can ask questions about the defending, but again, the players got to be there to score them, and a good cross as well. So, make another change. We'll bring on Sam Fielding for Ali. The difference is exceptional. Obviously, that's our final change, just to freshen things up at the back, just to ensure that not only we're protecting Ali, but protecting the freshness of their strikers that are going to come on, obviously, to try and change the game. So, good challenge by Fielding. Doesn't really play centre back, does he? Oh. And Josh March scores. It's kind of coming though. I felt like that was coming. Hughes just played a terrible game. He's on 6.3. Obviously knackered beforehand. Just it's a good challenge, but it just doesn't. The ball doesn't go anywhere now. Sam Fielding's out of position. Tries to get back, but the guy March runs off Oliver and just able to find a space in order to shoot and score. And again, what happens in Football Manager 21 when the ball's in that situation, the keeper never saves it. So just shoots across the keeper. It's like FIFA in that situation. They just bang it across the keeper, and the keeper don't save it. Keeper dives backwards for some reason. That's an animation that all the people want to do. All the big players in the gaming industry want to happen in terms of football aspects. Is keepers want to dive backwards for some reason. It's a weird notion because I don't think I've ever seen a keeper die backwards, but if they want to do it with their game, they want to do it with their game, really. But we rest all these people, rest for a day, and see if they can actually get back. Right, you're wanted by Swindon now. Well, that is a little bit annoying. The fact that 3 of them are 4. Okay, you're not wanted. Yeah, you're wanted, and you're wanted. How is Jordan? How are those 3 wanted and Jordan Archer's not? So what? How are we not wanted? Okay, bit of an odd one. Okay, just persuade him to find a new club. Let's do it. Transfer list him as well, and we'll see if we can get rid of him. I don't want his wage on the bill really. Where's the understanding all my recognition, but Jordan Archer is one in the format. If I you don't fit in our tags at the minute. But if you reaccepted being used an impact sub. Okay. Don't want to leave, boss. Mate, you're leaving me. I don't care. I put you on the transfer list, offered you out, and then you come to me and like, I don't want to. Like, mate, get out of my face. Scout all these people. Move on to the Bournemouth game. Hopefully we can get a positive result here as well. I'm not a little bit annoyed because we played so well in that game. But yeah. Okay, offers made for Newell. Okay, we'll accept these. I don't mind accepting nothing for him. If he can go, that'd be more than enough for me, I think. Just leave, mate. Just leave. Marcus Carver not played very well in training. Gerard Bird has. Praise them. We'll move on. Have a quick look at the transfers. Director Football suggests transfers. Free striker. Let's offer trials all these. Offer trial. See if we can get I don't know, another striker in, why not? If we get rid of Newell, then see how good these are. One of them's a burb, then I'll just sign them. Let's make those changes. We'll make that as well, and we'll get stuck in. Why not? Do you not want to play Carolero? Okay. Deep line playmaker. You want to play really? I can make a deep line playmaker. Yeah. As recommended by my assistant. How good are those players? Just quickly. Team report. Squad depth. Oh right. Okay. Adel Yusuf is sensational apparently. Alright, okay. We'll have a look at him in more depth after the game. Well, I thought Will King would be the best out of that lot. Something I've actually heard of as well. Adel Yusuf I have heard of, but not to the knowledge of Will King, where he's obviously not come. I think Will King came from Man United Youth Academy. Not too sure. And Brandy's like, shut up about Manchester United Academy. I'm about to tell you one go up. Like, calm down, Brandy. Calm down. You're named after a drink type. Get in the bin, mate. Apart from that, there's nothing really happening in this first half. Okay, there's another highlight in this first half. Okay, that's not really a highlight, is it? There seems to be a break by them, by the looks of it. Okay, Hughes tackles and still pop out to them. Again, that's another. Does that mean it's going to go and score? Ali clears. Archer has the ball, retrieves it, back to Hughes. Hughes dumps it up to Archer again, who's just got the ball. But it seems to be a little bit isolated there. Flaherty, out to Collins, back to Flaherty. Okay, Collins tries to return it. Why have you not got the ball, Ali, in that situation? It's a bit weird. Shoot from range and is wide. A little bit concerning. McDonnell with a corner. Missed a good save from the header from the Bournemouth striker or Bournemouth defender, whoever it was. They managed to see. Okay, boot forward to Collins from Amisa. Collins into Archer. Oh. It's continued. Highlights continued, which is a little bit worrying. Fielding out to Brandy. Over to Collins. Drives. Oh, strikes it and got a superb strike with his left foot across the keeper onto the top right hand corner. It's a superb finish from Collins. Brandy, what a ball! Just boots the ball forward. The switch play. Collins just runs towards the goal and just hits it. Ashmore, the Bournemouth keeper, doesn't know what's hit him. Before he's even dived, it's gone behind him. We'll take it though. We'll absolutely take that. Ashmore with the ball again. Lumps the ball forward. Fielding's collects it. Hughes to Bird to Brandy. Archer made a little bit runner in the middle. Okay, Brandy's still got the ball after being tackled. Back to Morgan. Flaherty. Okay, Collins plays it into Archer, and that's a lovely little reverse pass. Archer then tucks it away into the bottom left hand corner. Loved it, intricate play really. I lost my words really at this point. Archer shoots and just gets blocked. Back to Collins. Collins plays a little reverse pass into Archer, and it's a beautiful finish. Is it reverse pass or is it pass around the corner? Either way, doesn't matter. It's a superb finish. And Collins has a goal and an assist to his name in this game. Oh, I'm a pirate and I didn't know it. Probably didn't know it, but let's move on. Okay, you kind of left it. Yeah. Are you actually kidding? Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? This game isn't in our control when you do that. I don't think I've ever seen a goal like this ever before, and I've seen so many in this weird Football Manager. Look at it. The keeper doesn't even dive for it. Behave. That's never happening. We're 2-0 up. It's a minute for half time. You've hit against your own player and it's bounced in. Like what? Guarantee you now we don't win the game. I can guarantee you that's a sign from manager like, ha! You thought you were winning this game? Nope. This is a 2-2. Like good save at Amisa though, but it's just annoying. That's so frustrating because that doesn't happen in real life. What maybe happens once every 1,000 games. I played like less than 3 seasons in each save, and I've seen it like 6 times. So it just happens way too much in Football Manager. How have my player hit against another one of the defenders and it's gone in. Like the keeper doesn't even dive for it. The keeper just stands there and just watches it go in. So frustrating. Right, let's see what we can do in terms of just substitutions. Make the obvious one. Put Archer out wide. Bring Carver up front. Okay, Bird is not having a good game either, is he? Take Bird off and bring on Haygarth in that midfield. Doesn't really want to be a box midfielder though. There'd be a centre mid on attack instead. And they've got seem to get a highlight. Okay, lots of ball bobbling around a little bit. I feel like after you come out of a tactical substitution, it normally is a highlight, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, goes out for the corner. Okay, yeah, it goes out really. Mo Ali seems to be very struggling very. Straight for Oliver at centre back. And we'll continue the game really. See if we can hold on. Ali with the own goal as well. Not that it was any of his fault really. Flaherty's through though. Back to Archer. Into Carver. I have no idea what happened. Has it hit his hand? Yeah, it's hand ball. It's a penalty. Carver's a step up though. Thought Bird was our penalty taker, but Carver takes it. Carver says, "Shut up, Gaffer. Don't care if Bird's the penalty taker. I've got you." And slots the ball home. Nice penalty. I love this penalty. Not nice penalty. Got a bit lucky with that. Not really in the corner. You expect more really from a striker in that situation, but we move and we also take it. We're 3-1 up now. As the XG predicts, we are pretty much 3-1 as the XG looks at it like that. That's a good win, boys. Well done. And they scored a goal, really, which is unusual for a team to do. But again, like I said, it wasn't exactly one they had to score really against us. So they didn't have to just really score. We just whacked against our own player and went in. So to only score like 7 or 8 goals, because they seed 7 or 8 goals even, and to be one of them to be that, it's just absolutely out of this world, crazy, really. I'm more than happy to continue. That says AW Sleep it's only 3.5 star, whereas that says Will King's better. I'm. How much would this cost us? Interesting. That would be a marquee player though, to be fair. Let's bring it down to £500. 525 in each. Yes. So basically, we're getting rid of Newell. Hopefully it goes through. I told him he wants to leave and sprayed him and all the other stuff you have to do. That's an 18 match unbeaten streak as well. So hopefully we can get him through the door, and then Newell. So it's Newell's contract plus 25 quid a week to get Will Keane on I was gonna say on loan into the club really. Hopefully he can sign before the Peterborough game. We can play against Peterborough. That's the ideal scenario there. I think Will Keane takes his team up to a whole new level as well. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited for this first round game really. There's no need to sign Yusuf as well. Like got a couple of good strikers at the club anyway. So just sign Will Keane. Is he actually? Okay, it's not. What's it saying? Morley transfer list. May run down contract if not sold. It's fine. It's fine. We'll sort it out. Marcus Carver starts on a coaching course. Why are you starting the coaching course now? You're 28. Right, praise your recent form. Easily done. And praise your form. Easily done. And then, team of the week. Okay, alright, just on team of the week. Don't really want to sign him. Let's get all these players. We move to the Peterborough game. Is there any midfielders now? Now I'm thinking about it. Is there any midfielders here? That might be. I don't know any of those people, to be fair. I'll throw in trials and see what happens. Really. Love non-league. Just signing players in midway through the season. Oh, it's November. Yeah, you can still sign players. Oh, it's like middle of March. You can still sign players that affect your season. I genuinely thought that was Will Keane affirming his place as a Southport player. I did hope he was going to be in before that game, but so he's 35. He's 24, and he's 20. Okay, Brad Lyons. Where did you used to play? Plays for Blackburn, but not really played. He looks really good actually. What's your natural positions? Oh, you're playing with Zara. Not a bad position to be fair. And then Callum Guy, ball winning midfielder. Decent. Played for Carlisle. Again, he's got potential though. Whereas, has Brad Lyons got potential? Yeah, he has as well. Oh, that's difficult. That is very, very difficult to sign. Oh, is that Will Keane? Oh, no, Newell signs for East 5, okay. Right, we'll get rid of him. Obviously want him to be gone. See you later, son. I don't know why I'm criticising his training when he's leaving the club, but we'll let him go. Does he then arrive on the? Does he then leave? Okay, he leaves in January. Oh, maybe it's non-league North and South rather than non-league. And let's have a look at transfers. Will Keane. Oh, he's not actually accepted the contract yet. So it still says bid, not turn. Okay. He then leaves today. We have Peterborough. So let's have a little look. I'm not gonna play cautious. I'm gonna play positive or balanced. I'll play balanced instead. Or yeah, definitely do those substitutions, do those changes to the team. And then what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll change this to not cautious. We'll play balance. I normally play positive, but I'll play balance just because the team from 3 or 4 divisions above us. That seems to be absolutely fine. So team's not really changing much, but again, it's a Misa in goal, Curry, Ali, Oliver, and Hughes in the back four. Haygarth and Bird in midfield. Collins, Flatty, and Brandy, and Archer up front. It's probably our full strength team. See, with Will Keane coming in, Brandy will drop out, and Archer will go out to right mid. He'll score a couple of goals, as you've seen in the last game. He scores the goal out on the right midfield, so he does score goals when he does play out on the right. Just trying to get players in that can obviously improve the team throughout. I just had a look at I didn't even realise that Will Keane's on the transfer list, on free agents list. But again, if you can get him in, it would be sensational. Especially as he's only 28, he could be good. I don't know why he keeps saying potentially. He can be good for us in League 2 as well. So that's something we need to be forethoughts really. But we move the ball around really well against Peterborough here. Brandy with the ball, knows he's going to be replaced in the near future if Will Keane signs. Trying to do his best to make amends right now. Bird to Hughes to Flatty, loses the ball somehow. It seems to be lumped around, not really doing much either team. Morrison for Peterborough lumps the ball in, set it in from Jones. It's disallowed though, he's offside. Don't know what Mason was doing really. Way off his line, didn't really do much there. But yeah, we'll take 0-0 at half time if you can get there. Do you know what, I thought it was closer to half time than that. Must have had a highlight early in the game. It just went on forever, didn't it? So we'll move. Bird's got the ball in midfield here. On to the left to Collins. Just has Jones here. Could take a shot on the Misa with the easy save. Keeps being highlights for Peterborough, obviously. Okay, there Jones has just scored. Ricky J. Jones scored. A little bit disappointing with the coming from a set piece. If they're playing through us, fair enough. But I think played decently well, and just on set pieces we just haven't picked our man up. Oh, we're playing zonal. Okay, don't know why. Man to man is obviously better. But Ricky J. Jones has obviously got ahead. Look at XG. XG is 0.09 to 0.05. This game is just a nothing game, really, isn't it? Lump ball forward from the goalkeeper. Schmodix is in. Plays it back to Broom. He just lumps it in the back of the net. So there, just get your ball as a keeper. Lump the ball forward. Yeah, and it's still 0.19 expected goals to 0.05. We haven't certainly done anything going forward, but someone going to get sent off here. It's just a yellow. Okay. Hughes with the free kick. Don't know if it's showing us that. Anyway, if it was a red card, Haygarth. Flatty plays in Brandy. Brandy just shoots first time of asking without even thinking about it. It's a tame effort straight at the keeper. He could have done much better. That puts us ahead of XG. It's a League One side, and it's just not going our way, really, is it? That should have been a goal, really, if I'm all honesty. Ball in. Brandy shoots. Is it the outside of the post? I think there. It's not really changed much to the XG. They've gone level with us in XG. XG's not the end of the world, but again they've gone further ahead as well. So it's a little bit disappointing we haven't scored in this game. Or disappointing we just conceded 2, whatever way you want to see it. Hughes with the ball on this right hand side. Back to Oliver, to Haygarth, to Bird, back to Haygarth. Okay, they're playing their own game of football over here. To Oliver, Brandy on his right hand side, Flatty into Archer, back to Brandy, shoots from audacious effort. It's the post or the bar, I wasn't quite sure what happened there. It stayed out though, that's the most important thing, and we do not like to see that. Um, just do the regular substitution, I think, here at this point. Bring Morgan on for Haygarth as well. And we'll stick with that. I think that's probably the two staple changes that are probably going to make in this game. I think they're the two people that are probably going to change the game if anyone is going to. Right, Morgan with the ball in this midfield. Bird out wide to Archer now. Dribbles and dribbles and dribbles. Puts the ball in. Okay, cleared. Kano on the counter with the canter. Someone close him down. No, no one's going to close him down. No one's still closing down. And Collins with the ball. Not the ball forward. You're not going to beat. That's offside. It wasn't. Oh, it was. Okay. Oh, this is a little bit annoying, isn't it? They double our goal different, expected goals. To be fair, they've taken a new lease of life in the second half. The first half was a bit barren, a bit boring. Should have looked at the finances before the game and after the game, but to only be 2-0 down against a team that's 3 divisions above us is probably alright. Take Mano Ali off as well. He's played a good game, but again he's knackered, so we just take him off just to rest his poor little soul. How is he not injured, Sam Smodix? Look at him. I've taken it off now. But it was like, look. Very poor. Alright, it's a good... Okay, or not. I thought it was a good effort, but again, they didn't think so. I don't think we were in that game very much. I think they had a very, very boring game overall, and for them to get 2 goals was a little bit harsh. It's a great goal for the second, but again, the first one we could probably have dealt with again from a corner. Seems to be, not seems to be, because we don't have any defensive problems. It's just that's not like we want to get the way you want to get undone really from that kind of team. It's not like that. It's never going to be wanted to be written like that really. But we'll see if Will Keane is back for the next game, and hopefully he can make a difference. I guess if he's up front, maybe that makes a difference in terms of that game. Maybe he gets a goal, but I don't think it changes that much. I think on the day, probably Peter Powell, probably the better team. But we will be back for more league adventures. Talking Hartlepool is the next episode, and then Yeovil Scunthorpe, because that's pretty good, tasty little fixture running. Or to do Barrow and Torquay. We'll see. We're back at the end of this month. I don't think we're going to do Barrow just because it's too close, and Torquay and Hartlepool are still in and around the playoffs and stuff. But we won these two of these 3 games. But until then, goodbye.